Should we do a crossword before we get into the gaming? Because it's been a few days. I like the idea of getting into a crossword real quick. Here is today's crossword. We're on Wednesday, February 12th. So Wednesday, a middle of the week difficulty situation. We don't have to speed run it. We can do a cozy solve. A mineral that shimmers with 4 letters. It could be several things. Like much graffiti. Graffiti is street art, abbreviated. It's from spray paint. Not admit, deny. The. That's all we get, the. Talks frankly. Success against all odds. With 63 across, where some journalism is located. Or how to interpret the ends of these clues vis-a-vis the shaded squares. Okay, there's a lot going on. Maybe if we can find out the shaded squares, that would help us. Blank gap. Blank cap. Baseball cap? I think we need to take a slow and steady approach. Road safety organization with a D. Ooh, I actually don't know and I feel stupid. Blank to know, a Mark Antony hit. This guy was married to Jennifer Lopez, right? I Need to Know, is that the song? Tell me baby girl, cause I need to know. Maybe. Tells private things. How will we ever get out of this mess? Why something? Does the eye help us here? Maybe Micah? So this could be any ideas? Do these ends help us? Oh, anonymous. Graffiti might be anonymous because you don't know who did it. It's just like on the wall. Oh, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers is the road safety org. Mad. Tells private things. How about confides in? I like it. Knocked off. Did it? Like if you do something on your to-do list, you did it. You knocked it off the list. I don't know. A month for eggnog. Probably December, right? Yeah, Micah for sure for the first one. You're good. Small cut. An etch? Oh, a nick, maybe. A nick. Maybe this is did it. Satirist Michael. Don't know who that is. Michael. Drive for. You carpool. 4 letters. East of the Urals is Asia, I think, right? Half of octo. So octo is 8, so 4 is like tetra or tetro. If it's saying octo, would it be tetro? City that was a rival of ancient Sparta. Oh, can we think back to the movie 300? Athens? Something with an A or an O? Maybe our other downs will help us there. Bat around as a kitten might. Paw at. Belittle, abase. Above board, legit. This should help us with our downs. Drive for, oh, maybe abet. Like if you are the getaway driver in a crime, you're abetting the crime. I don't know who this guy Michael is, so we'll have to get the across. Oh, wage gap. Does that help us with our clue? How to interpret vis-a-vis wage. This looks like definite at the front. Definite article. The is a definite article. Okay. So how to interpret the ends vis-a-vis the shaded squares. So interpret article vis-a-vis wage. I think we need more information here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, market cap. Yeah, I like this a lot. The wage and market, an article. Huh. Okay, let's keep working. I think this guy is Igor Stravinsky. Emperor named an enemy of the state. Maybe Nero, right? Like the fire and all that craziness in Rome. Neighbor of Indonesia. On a risk board. Let's look at some downs over here. This might be Ang Lee. See what we have here. Presidential seal. Or 1. Lizard mascot with a Cockney accent. The Geico Gecko, maybe. Campus grilling events, orals. Spanish Steps are in Rome, I think. Also maybe Siam, because Risk has like old territories. Insignia, how about that for the presidential seal? And Argos is the city, which makes sense with Tetra. A wedge may be used in a trap if we're talking about golf, like a sand trap, use a sand wedge. Kind of nice. Cover story, question mark. A lie, an alibi. Only 3 letters. Talks frankly. This looks like speaks something. Some looks into space. We don't know that this is an S, but speak makes sense for talks. Guideline, maybe a spec. Big, a Red Sox, Big Poppy, David Ortiz. Success against all odds. CIN doesn't look great at the front here. Sing-song refrain. Tra-la? Maybe? La-la? Heating pad target might be an ache. Pepperelli cry, maybe raw. Cousin of ink with an R. Maybe org. Doll who debuted in swim trunks. Ken would make sense there. Either of 2 for Mozart's Queen of the Night. Take that. Flowing slowly. Should that happen? Something about if. Let's look at some downs. Not to go. For here. In a flash. Does FI help us here? Cover story. Oh, maybe a fib. When to wave the white flag. You wave the white flag when you're surrendering? Some looks into space. Oh, stairs? Maybe like you stare off into space? Does that make sense with any of our crosses? Look at these. Soul one named Best Actress Oscar winner. Oh, Cher for like Moonstruck, I think. Eni. So talks frankly looks like speak one's piece. And I love market here. But I also like speak one's piece here to talk frankly. So maybe it's salary cap, which kind of fits with wage and salary. When to wave the white flag. Oh, Cousin of Ink might be LLC. Now that that's an L. CBS Drama might be CSI. So success against all odds. Maybe the CIN is right because this looks like Cinderella story. An underdog story, right? One leg curl is like 1 rep. Southernmost point in the US. Ka something. I thought it was Key West. But no. This is Hawaii, of course. In the continental US, maybe it's Key West, Florida. But Hawaii, would it be Kaloa? Well, that's a lot of L's. Bell something. This looks like opera at the front. I think we have something wrong in here. Let's come back up though when we get a little bit more in the bottom here. Flowing slowly, yeah. Something's off, but I can't tell what. Should that happen? Builders of 25,000 miles of roads. In South America, that might be the Incas. This is Ellen DeGeneres. So where some journalism is located, or how to interpret the ends of these clues vis-a-vis wage and salary. Article, piece, story. So I see the similarity to journalism, like an article, a piece, a story. How does that relate to wage and salary? Exhaustion from work, without much hope. green sauces. Pestos, maybe? Feature of coins which make them harder to counterfeit. Oh, not sure. Do we like pesto sauce? Let's look at these downs. Pop music's Wham or Erasure. If that is an O, maybe those are duos. Email signs might be ats. Okay, so this is something. Exhaustion from work. Something out. Pesky little brat might be a snot. Let's look at all the downs down here. Realms with a D. Something. Sign of a hound's happiness. So when a dog is happy, what's the sign? Tail wag. Kind of lettuce. I think bib is a type of lettuce. Top. One up. Shade in a barren landscape. Where might you find shade in a barren landscape? Undependable sort. Gives up the goods with a question mark. I don't know. Above us, blank sky. Oh, Imagine. That's the John Lennon song. Observed. I want to say seen, but we know that that's Ellen DeGeneres. Inexpensive beer. Mahershala Ali is this guy. Okay. Oh, burnout for exhaustion from work. Very good, and that fits. Where some journalism is located. This looks pretty strange, doesn't it? Shade in a barren landscape. Take that. Huh. Boom? Maybe? Yeah, that would make sense. If that is boom, this could be domains. Very nice. Oh, this might be ochre. Oh, wait. Behind a paywall. Some journalism is located behind a paywall. So here's the pay, the wage, and the salary. And then the journalism is the article, the piece, or the story behind the paywall. Very tricky, New York Times. Okay, so we're closing in on things. Inexpensive beer. Maybe that's a PBR or Pabst Blue Ribbon. Yeah, speaking of paywalls, the New York Times paywall. Observed, eyed. Maybe ridges make them harder to counterfeit. That's interesting. Without much hope could be bleakly. Okay, we're closing in. Undependable sort. Maybe a flake. You're flaky. Gives up the goods. Would that be tells? Sells? Should that happen? Looks like if so. Above us only sky. Okay. So we're back to our problem area. Opera, aria. Does that make sense? There's two arias in the opera Queen of the Night. Also, what is this southernmost point? Ka something, but I don't know what it is. And this also looks weird, unless it's two words. Bell something. Fib. Speak one's piece. Rala. Is it not LLC? Could it be anything else? Limited liability company. That is a cousin of Incorporated. Cinderella story, opera aria. Flowing slowly. If we could just get this clue, we could ignore the weirdness going on up here. With an SE. So I want to say like steady. Some looks like stairs, and this is for here. And that is salary. So flowing slowly. Oh, seepy. So if it is seepy, this is bell lap. The lap. And this is kalai. I mean, it could be. I'm not too familiar with Hawaiian geography. But that would make sense. Something that seeps. Let's see. Our last letter. Just about. The puzzle is filled, but one square is a miss. That doesn't mean that CP is a miss. Feels like something is wrong with this clue. Maybe that will lead us to where we're wrong. Bell lap. Could this not be, is this not tra-la? Sing-song refrain. Cinderella. Dee Dee? See me? This is a fib, a cover story. Okay, I think we say that we have been defeated. And we check the puzzle. What do we think? I'm okay with that today. I guess we could look over everything very quickly, make sure there's no other crazy typos. Am I happy with everything we've put in? I feel like I am. Okay, so let's check the puzzle and let's learn. Let's learn. Check puzzle. Check anyway. Oh, wait, so this was right. Knocked off must mean did in. So we were kind of held up because I haven't heard of this satirist, Michael. But Palin makes sense and did in might be knocked off. Okay, I'm pretty confident the fact that we didn't know this guy, I don't know that I would have come back up here and rethought that. Did in maybe makes more sense than did it. Okay, well let's learn. What is this? A bell lap. What is a bell lap? The final lap in a race of repeated circuits, signaled by the ringing of a bell. So like when there's a motor race, you do the checkered flag before the last lap. Maybe there's different flags that you wave that mean different things, and one of them is like before the final lap in some circuits. A bell lap in track and field. Bell lap, white flag. Oh, look, the top result is a discussion about the crossword. Someone says, I've never seen a track event use a white flag to signify the end of the race. Okay, that makes me feel less alone. Here's flags for Formula 1. But it's a little, oh look. So white means slower vehicle ahead in Formula 1, not bell lap. But this is motor racing, so it must have to do with track and field. Here's talking about NASCAR. Okay, well, I mean, we can still say we learned about a bell lap. So we'll take that. Yeah, who is Michael Palin? Relation to Sarah Palin? He's an English actor, comedian, writer, and television presenter. Oh, a guy from Monty Python. Of course. So no relation to Sarah. He's from Monty Python alongside John Cleese, Eric Idle, Terry Gilliam, Terry Jones, Graham Chapman. Right. Okay, Michael Palin. Yeah, we were done in, we were did in by this clue. But now we know Michael Palin. I feel pretty good about learning about bell lap and Michael Palin. And a pretty involved theme with this paywall. But we like those. That was kind of fun. So we fell short, but we learned, which means we did not fall short. We did exactly what we needed to do, which is get better. GG, New York Times.